So after 5.5 years, it was time to get the car off the lift, out of the garage, and load it up in the box to head up for a Wednesday track rental at New England Dragway. In that time, everything's changed. Different truck, built a house, had 2 kids. Just time is different. Everything's different. Was kind of stressed out, honestly, trying to remember everything that we needed between truck, trailer, fuel, generator, air tank, tools, just everything, all kind of added up. Nevertheless, it was time to get the car up to the track and see if all the planning worked out and if the combination was what I thought it would be. So as you could see on that pass, we had no chance of hooking. Topped out the front shocks immediately, blew the tires off. So we went back to the pits. My buddy Stevie jacked up the front end and he checked the front shocks, and it turns out they were 2 clicks from full soft on rebound. I may have done that, I guess, when the car was sitting in the garage for 5 years, thinking I was maybe taking pressure off the shock or something. Not really sure. But we decided to add 3 clicks on top of that to slow down the front end. Also, during that pass, my race pack dash took a crap, and I had no readings at all. No tach, no shift light, oil pressure, coolant, nothing. So we spent some time trying to diagnose that. Also spent some time with the carburetor. Stevie and my dad dug in trying to find out why we had that tip and stumble, but couldn't figure that out either. Set the floats, nothing. So after seeing the mile an hour at the 8th on the first pass and everything going smoothly, I decided to target 7 pounds down track. Left the launch the same, still off a wastegate spring. Decided to turn my race pack off, my dash, because it wasn't working and it had warnings flashing at me. That was a bad idea because that shut off trans brake operation also, which you can see here. But the good thing was on this pass, we went 114 in the 8th, which was 4 miles an hour better than it went on 100 shot of nitrous. Back in 2016 on the old combination. That 114 mile an hour made me happy because that's good enough for a 950. So this pass here is where we started to kind of get in a little bit of a groove. It was about 45 minutes till the track rental ended. We left the same ramp, everything the same, but just tried to get the trans brake to work this time. And the car ended up going 618 at 114, which is better than we did on nitrous in 2016. It's all around just better. That 114 made me, again, really, really happy. And we were getting close to the track rental ending, so we went back. Didn't have time to make too many changes. I think the front end's still a little bit soft, which I'd like to change, but more time, more testing, and that'll all get addressed. So for the last pass of the day, I could see a 590 pass that I really wanted. So I went back and tried to target 10 pounds of boost, which only ended up getting me about 9.2 pounds. Left the same ramp in it, which was obviously way too slow because the 60 foot didn't change, still went 142. But 8th mile an hour just went nuts at 117. That was beyond what I expected. Have some issues to chase. It's got a stumble coming off the brake, which the car goes dead rich, 9.2 air fuel. And I really got to work that boost in there earlier to get the car to do anything. But all in all, it was a great day. We did what we wanted to do, and the car performed probably a little bit better than I expected. So if I can get this car down into the 130s, 60 foot, the car's going to go 590, 580 on under 10 pounds of boost, which I'm ecstatic with. Big thanks to my dad, as always. Endless help. Love you. Thank you to everyone that's helped make this car what it is. All the fab work from Victor, transmission from Anthony, Bob Mason on the engine. Stevie, thank you for coming to the track with us. Big, big help. And we'll get this thing back out. So we got a few things to try and take care of. I'm not really sure what's happening. Got some fuel leaks on the bowls. This keeps happening. It almost looks like it's coming out of some of these sight plugs. It's dripping down. I gotta work on this accelerator pump and find out what's happening here. I'm thinking that's probably what's happening with that tip-in throttle issue coming up on boost, off the trans brake, for the burnout, etc. This is what we have going on with the race pack. It just continuously shows me a fault. Everything has 0, nothing available, nothing home there. So I'm kind of leaning heavily towards a Holley Pro dash. Can add some data logging that I don't have right now. Also a G meter, which would help out. But we'll see what we got to do there. In the end, car's pretty much out of gear with the 410s right now, so I'm probably gonna have to make a gear change if I wanna do anything else power-wise. But I think we still got some more testing and a lot of different things to line out. So till next time, we'll catch up with you guys and hopefully get this thing moving down where it should be. Thanks.